Okay. I hope the mic's still good. I left the settings alone. Apple! Hey, no, you got first. Nice. You can get first this time. Yay. Morning. Apple's like, cowgirl. Hey, dude. How you doing? How's everybody? Miss everybody. It's gonna be like a quick one this morning, but I'm getting it in and doing it. Happening. I really need to remember to charge my cam, so just a heads up, it might die at random. It's only at 32%. I try to do it at like 50 if I'm gonna do a stream, but she may live. We never know. She could be a team player today. I don't know. But yeah, howdy. Welcome to my midlife crisis update. I'm fully accepting that that's where I'm at right now, so it's okay. I'm in like a radical acceptance stage, so it feels good to stream. Do things. Oh. Drakey decaf. Apple, thank you so much, friend. Oh my goodness. 25 months. You're the best, dude. You're the best. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You don't have to resub. I've been a terrible streamer lately. I've been off the wall. But hey, that's why we got storytime stream today. It should be fun. It's gonna be embarrassing for me. Can't wait. But it's okay. I deserve this. I'm in my radical acceptance, which means radical accountability. So I'm drinking really awful decaf coffee. And punishing myself if I can, I guess. Oh jeez. I'm dropping granola bars on the floor. Oh damn, and that thought flitted away. Alright, give it a minute, I'll be back. Apple said story time? Hell yeah. Oh yeah, it's a roller coaster, and it's probably gonna be a little TMI too, but no big deal. It's all good. It's fine. Just handling being in my 30s. It's okay. Handling it. Dude, this decaf, it smells like, have you ever been to the salad bar at like Pizza Hut and like the bacon chips that they have, or like it's not quite bacon, it's like dehydrated bacon flavor, kinda? That is what this coffee smells like. Can't say it tastes like it. It mainly just tastes like booty, but that's okay. Alright, where was I? Story time. Yay. So yeah, I've been definitely doing my midlife crisis thing, and it turns out that's like super difficult when fascism's like doing its thing. Also, a lot of stress there, but I'm like taking responsibility for my life and my regulation, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. It's like, things suck, but I'm going to deal with the suck as it comes in and flow with it and see how that goes, rather than fighting it at every chance and opportunity I get. Which doesn't come natural to me. I'm a very natural fighter, I've learned. I will resist everything. But it's okay, it's good to know that about yourself, I think. I am Yeah, I am going through a midlife crisis, full on. I will. I have the topic is gaming. Sorry. Oh god, that's funny. Sorry. We'll put it in chat and interview, I guess, or something. But yeah, I'm talking about gaming and I'm gamifying my midlife crisis. It's been really fun. No. I guess I'm not having one in the traditional sense, but I am spinning out. I have been spinning out. And as it turns out, there is a medical and scientific reason for that. Thank God. But yeah, I've been spending, I think, July and August completely spinning out all the time. Pretty much. Like, being not really myself, too, to be honest. Like, it just doesn't feel like it's not me. You know, you go and you do something and you're like, that's not something I would normally do. You know, you start not recognizing yourself. And yeah, I was really off the wall and impulsive and angry and irritable for a really long time. And I'm not gonna lie and say like I'm not still there sometimes, but having an answer to why I was feeling like I was going crazy is really nice. Which I was. I felt like I was going crazy. I still kind of do, because I haven't resolved the physical aspect yet. But I at least know that a lot of these like emotions and things that are welling up for me aren't legitimate now at this point, which is good. It's a good thing to know that. It's embarrassing, and not the vibe. But yeah, I've been going through, like you guys know, I've been going through a health journey and stuff like that. With that has come some other symptoms, and for a while I thought it was because of my injury, and I don't think it is. It's a more chemical thing, and I figured it out by accident. It's kind of funny how it happened, but yeah, so I've been dealing with other symptoms like acne. You guys don't see it very much on cam because I do wear makeup when I need to, like today. But I've been dealing with like an epic amount of it that I've never dealt with in my life, so that was weird. And, hey, Habo! Or not Habo, sorry. Hey, Space, you're back! Yes, I am. I am back, and I am doing a quick little story time for us this morning. Well, about midlife crisis. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's all good things. It will be, anyway. But yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, my injury was not causing any of these other symptoms. I'm talking about me being crazy for the past month and a half. Like, legitimately feeling like I'm mentally going crazy because of chemical imbalance. But, yeah, so I've spent a couple months feeling awful. And, like, not to get too TMI, but, like, dealing with some female things, too, that they don't talk to you about. Because they never talk to us about what happens to our bodies. Because they don't know. But yeah, when it turns out when you get like close to 30 or like in that range or your later 20s, you start having some like hormonal changes too that are pretty natural. Mine aren't. So I've been having hormonal changes that are not natural. Like mine essentially flipped on me completely when I turned like 28, 29. And I've been like slowly down trending since then, like with the symptoms, with everything, with like there's something called PMDD, and that just means, like, if you know what PMS is, that just means it's like that but on steroids, essentially. Like, it's 10 times more painful. Your mood swings are wild and crazy, and it's a lot more of the hormones rushing through you. And I have been dealing with that and other things. And then, like, randomly, this is so weird how I figured out this is what the problem is. So, one of the symptoms that comes with this is you grow a lot of hair. Like, you just grow a lot of hair as a woman. It's weird. Like, you get face hair, you get a beard and stuff. If you ever hear women complaining about getting a beard, that's usually a hormonal thing. And I started like dealing with that too, so I was like, there's got to be something I can do for this. And you guys know I'm like super granola hippie style lady about stuff, so I just was looking for natural ways to get rid of my hair rather than having to constantly wax and shit, just all that stuff. You know, I can't afford laser hair, let's be real. I can't afford stuff like that, so I learned about the Cypress rotundus oil, which, to be fair, the way they're advertising it, scammy. I don't think it permanently like stops your hair from growing. But what I did do, because this is how I work when I find something that's may have value, but I'm not sure in this current climate, is I deep dive and I do Googles and I, you know, go and research it and get a bunch of sources and figure out the average, figure out what truth is. And that's what I did with this. And I did that later than I usually would. Like, I tried it out and I was like, huh. And I did it for a couple days and I started to feel better. And I was like, this is weird. Why do I feel better? I'm putting this oil on, like, I started with my armpits because, like, once hairy armpits, I don't know. But I started like that and I was like, wow, I feel better. Huh. Like, I'm not angry. You know, like, I was like, this is weird. Like, I don't feel angry. I feel really calm, actually. I feel happy, actually. Like, I started to, like, feel stuff again that I hadn't felt in a really long time. And I was like, this is weird. So I did an even deeper dive on the oil. It's called Cypress rotundus oil for anybody that wants to dive deeper on it. Habo said, does it just burn off the hair? Sounds painful, honestly. No, it doesn't, actually. This is actually how it works, which I wish I had known ahead of time, because then I would have understood faster. But it's a hormone suppressant, and it specifically suppresses androgen hormones. So it's an androgen suppressor. And androgen is what causes, like, your hair to grow and stuff like that, so that's kind of why it works. That's why it keeps the hair from growing, because it suppresses that hormone. So what that did for me was tell me that, oh, I have a hormone imbalance. Like, I have a pretty bad hormone imbalance, it seems. Not just, like, during that time of the month, you know? Like, all the time. I'm angry all the time. I feel bad all the time. I haven't been able to gain weight in 3 years. And that's because I'm overloaded with androgen, probably, for some reason. And that could be anything from, like, my injury at one point. My ovary was getting pressed on. My, you know, like, pancreas, like, the things that work my hormones were getting squished by my bones. So that could have caused it. It could just be a natural thing that I'm going through because I'm aging and they don't tell me that it's a thing you go through, but you go through it. Or it could, like, I could be going into, like, early menopause or something like that, but we don't know yet is the thing. All we know now is that I definitely have a hormone problem. And I literally can't be calm unless I rub this shit on my armpits during the day. Which is funny, but also very annoying. So yeah, my next job is to go bully an OBGYN into giving me some blood tests and hormone tests. And I say bully because a lot of OBGYNs will not give you anything but birth control. They'll be like, that is hormone help. No, it's not. It's not. But the actual treatment would be to go figure out which hormones are wrong and then balance those out. Just giving us birth control and figuring it out and being like, oh, we'll see what happens, is not a solution. And recently the FDA came out with an apology, literally an apology to women, because they had been telling women that they don't need hormone therapy and they don't need hormone help because they're too young, for years. And they believe it caused hundreds of thousands of women to die because of, like, bone issues and, like, have, like, broken hips and things like that because they weren't getting the hormones in time for their bodies to not deteriorate. So it's a fight to get this kind of treatment. I'm glad the FDA took accountability, though. Maybe that means it'll be easier. I don't know. Shelly! Hey, Shelly! How are you? There she is. Hey, girl. How you been? I'm doing a really long midlife crisis summary that is probably TMI, but hey. Ava said, damn, that sounds like a shit show to go through every day. It really is. It's awesome waking up in the morning feeling like you're fighting somebody every day. We're just talking about hormones. Jelly, how you doing? Abo said hello, Jelly. We were at the quarter life crisis stage. How about, yeah, exactly. It's here. It's found me. It is me sometimes. But yeah, I'm starting to realize more stuff about myself because of it, thankfully. I don't have as much energy as I think I do. I'm not a superhero. My ADHD can't convince me of it anymore. Even though it tries on a daily basis. I'm not. I need rest. I need stuff, apparently. As it turns out, guys, I need stuff. It's weird. Like, I need to sleep the right amount of time. I need to, Chova, hey! Chova said, how about see? She's alive. I am alive. I live in crisis, but I live. And yeah, so I've been literally just not in the space to stream. Just TLDR, like, that's long story short. Just not in the space to stream chemically. But at least I know what the issue is now. I know what to do. I have the solution. As hard as it is, I have it. That's great. I'm so grateful for that. Avo said, I know your problem is far from being solved, but is it any better now? It is, because I keep putting that oil on my armpits. Life is very silly how it comes around for you, but I have to laugh to cope. But yeah, hey, you know what? If you're a female, though, that's dealing with, like, a lot of mood swings and rage and anger out of nowhere, and you're like, what are you doing, body? Try some Cypress rotundus oil on your pits or somewhere it'll absorb. You may have some androgen spiking on you. I don't know. But yeah, that was like a very silly way for me to go, oh, I have a hormone problem, like, have my problems solved, essentially. And know what I need to do. I said, wild, I know. Chova said, oily armpits. Yeah, welcome to the oily armpits, Chova. You came in at the right time. Also, oil on armpits sounds uncomfy as shit. It is. I do a very little amount, but it is a little weird at first. You have to kind of get used to it. But I'll tell you what, I'll take it for not, like, losing my absolute mind over dropping things and little stuff, Like, the reason I have not posted my cringy TikToks that I've filmed, like, I filmed a bunch of cringy TikTok transitions with the Space Cowgirl outfit on, is because I was, at the time, very ragey and very drunk filming those, to be perfectly transparent. I was very angry and drunk at the time, but I'm also keeping it because it takes a lot to get into that Space Cowgirl outfit. And to do things, and it is actually content. Some of them are usable, so I'm like, alright, I'll keep it, but I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed about my past month and a half. It's been a lot of not me behavior. Jova said, rage baited by everything. No! Rage baited? Not rage baiting. I have oily armpits, it's not a lie. I wouldn't lie to you about my oily armpits. They said being a female is hard. Yeah, it straight up is. Not to turn that into the entire thing, but that's what it is. Like, just objectively, factually. And gentlemen, y'all deal with your hormones too, just in a different way. Like, you guys deal with cycles on the daily, so it's just different, But it's still a thing, and it still has an effect on you. And if you don't have enough B12, or if you guys don't have enough, maybe testosterone or something like that, you start also feeling crappy and feeling, kind of crummy. Maybe not the same as women. I think guys, it's like you guys get more sad or something like that, like if I remember correctly. But yeah, my feminine rage has been just bubbling at the surface for the past 2 months. And I don't need to bring that to you guys. You guys don't deserve the rage, That's for the fascists, not for you. So yeah, that's why I've been kind of under the radar, trying to survive my super cool hormonal spikes I've been dealing with. Abo said, "Ooh, food time, be back soon." Oh sweet, we're gonna get to hear about a Habo snack. I haven't heard about that in a while. Jova said, ain't no oil touching my armpits, I'll tell you that much. Hey, fair enough, fair enough. I get you. Hey, if the oil made you like super duper happy though, hmm, hmm. Kidding. You don't have to put oil in your armpits, but it is working for me. Like I even did an experiment and took like 2 days off of using it to see if it actually was what was making me feel better. And yeah, it was. I was horrible to deal with for those 2 days. and and then the next day I was able to throw it on and kind of just make breakfast and do my thing, which it's not perfect, not a perfect solution. I probably do need some like androgen suppressant, but I'm probably lacking in a hormone that I need really badly, and I'm gonna bet you it's estrogen with the way that my physique is acting, where I like can't lose weight and I can't whatever. Like that's a lot of if I had a lot of estrogen, I'd be more so having a hard time putting weight or like getting weight off. I'd be more big. I'd be more struggling in that direction. So I have an answer. Shelly said, "I'm glad it's working." Me too. Me too. I am less insufferable by the day because of a TikTok bad trend and my desperation to not be as hairy as I've become. It's funny how sometimes your insecurities can lead you to solutions. You know, we'll take it. I'm not gonna feed into them anymore, but hey, I didn't want to be super hairy and I didn't want to have to shave as much, and now I know why I'm miserable all the time. And it's pretty neat that that's the way the rotundus oil works. Like it's just an androgen suppressant, so it's literally preventing the hair from growing. Like it gets into the follicle and like prevents the hair from growing because it's your body's absorbing that hormone suppressant. Which I think is kind of cool, honestly. Like, but I just get into stuff like that. I love how the body works. It's pretty neat. But yeah, so that was my big long like, hey, I'm in a midlife crisis. I'm really struggling, and that's why I have not been streaming lately as much as I would like to. Because there's a bunch of stuff I'd like to do. You know, I just signed myself up for maybe some early access to something called Soulframe. I don't know if anybody's seen that, but it looks neat and it looks fun and it was easy to sign up, so I was like, hey, why not? Maybe it'd be a fun stream. There's more stuff I want to do. I want to stream more. I may, like I said, start doing more like offline, off-stream content, just because time-wise it might make more sense for me. Like if I'm in a mood but the mood doesn't last, which is how it kind of has been. Like I'm very roller coaster princess right now, and so like if I have a couple minutes though and I want to film something or I want to like make a point or like maybe even talk about how I've thought about doing like a vlog on how I'm like dealing with this, because I don't think I've seen many people talk about it. I don't think people talk about it. The FDA just apologized for not talking about it, so I think that it's not something that maybe a whole lot of people have shared experience with unless you get into this kind of conversation with somebody. So it might be interesting to like take somebody through my journey of like, hey, I'm dealing with hormonal issues at 30, like what's up, I think the only thing I ever heard about this technically actually was Jenna Marbles, which like queen, like love her, hope she's doing well. I know she got married. That's like, congrats girl, fucking love you, you're most of my personality, I love you. But she talked about it a long time ago and was like, what is this second puberty I'm going through? They don't tell women you go through second puberty. I have acne again and I have this going on, and like it sounds like what I'm going through now at the same age she was talking about it. So it seems like it's a really common female experience too, so it might be something worth I don't know, documenting and just being like, hey, this is the little things I'm doing as an ADHD girl that is dealing with this. Because another fun fact is your ADHD symptoms are heavily tied to your hormones and your mood and everything. So like when women go through PMS every month, their ADHD, if you have ADHD, your symptoms are 10 times worse. Your interruptions are more, your impulsivity is worse, your moodiness is worse, like all of it's worse. So doing that on top is just, you girls feeling crazy lately. Shelly said, going into your 30s is like going back through puberty. Dude, it is. It feels horrible. But I'm gonna come out on the other end. I see all these other women in their 30s right now glowing up and like being like, I'm living my best life at 35 and all this stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do like Jenna and I'm gonna become a 32-year-old lady. Next year, who is healthy, happy, and crushing it. That is the goal. That is what we're manifesting. Healthy, happy, crushing it. Women be complicated, women. They said, like, why the fuck do I have to go back again? Or why the fuck do I have back knee again? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Where did this come from? And it's like, oh, turns out most women go through this. The FDA. Oh yeah, our bad guys. Sorry, a lot of you died. Like, dude. I don't know, but I'm gonna start like really living it up and like being me. And that might alienate some people, but I'm starting to get to that like 30s I don't give a fuck phase, and I like it. I like it. I feel it. I'm vibing it. I want to stay there. We'll see how that fruits. Charlie said FDA whoopsie lol. Yeah, like okay, cool, bros. Jeez, and it's funny because my mom went through the same thing. She had to fight tooth and nail to figure out what was going on with her, and it took her 7 years to figure out what was happening because she was going through like early menopause, like before she knew what was happening. So it's just and because the doctors just kept being, it can't be that, you're not old enough. The doctors just kept going, you're not old enough, it can't be that, bitch. Yeah, sorry. That's my response to doctors at this point, but yeah, it's like, come on, dude. I have old tick bites flare up again. We are talking half a year old tick bites. Oh, dude, really? Chova? You got tick bites that flare up still? Have you gotten them checked at all? Have you been checked for Lyme and stuff too? Please tell me you have and you're good. Live on Twitch? Oh, sorry. Oh. Why did it tell me I was offline? Alright, whatever. Twitch gaslighting me over here. I don't know if I've ever had an old tick bite flare up on me. That's concerning. Shova said the wasp venom flared up everything. Histamine kicked my ass. Then steroids kicked histamines. And again my ass. And then again. Jeez, dude. That sounds rough. Back to back. Yeah, steroids are rough, period. Like, you're only supposed to have those a certain amount of times in your life just because of how rough they are on your body. Shova said, just finished with antihistamine therapy today. That's right, you were telling me about your situation. How are you feeling? I hope you're feeling better, dude. Still, I know you told me that you know, life saved the other day, but I was worried about you. Oh. Yeah, and the to-do list today is just do the laundry. That's it. That's my whole to-do list. That's why we're not making one this morning, and it's a story time instead. Because that's about what my hormone-rattled brain can handle right now. Oh my god, decaf coffee is just, it's I actually haven't had coffee in like a while because I thought that was actually what was making me a rage monster. So guys, I quit coffee for hormones. But I thought that the coffee was making me ragey, so I quit it. And now I'm like, just now in this moment, realizing I might be able to go back to coffee if I can get my hormones figured out. Ah, things can be good. Things are good. Things are good. Oh, I don't have to be a rage monster, and I can have coffee. That might have fixed my whole life crisis, actually, honestly. That might have fixed the whole midlife crisis right there. No vlog, we're done. I'm healed. We're good. I can drink normal coffee and smell it, and like, it's just such like a, like, I think sensory experience for me now. Like, it's turned into like a sensory ritual that I hold it very sacred. Not having it has been very sad for me. It's really nice. It's like a meditation in a lot of ways, which I've been doing a lot more of to try to deal with my rage, which I can tell you it feels really funny meditating and not being able to stop being angry. After a while you just kind of get like, alright, I guess I'm pissed. Like, I don't know. And you're like, what are we pissed about, brain? It's like, rah! You're like, okay. Alright, fam, I got you, I guess. Whatever we're doing. Shova said, I feel a bit hungover, not gonna lie. Oh, about to take a nap. Been super tired all the time since the thing. I bet your body's been through it. It had to have the most intense immunoresponse it can have, so I imagine you're exhausted. I hope you'll be able to rest it off, though. Sorry you feel hungover, too. I don't know. I feel hungover, too, but for a different reason. Because I had a couple drinks last night, which is apparently another thing my body does not want me to do anymore. I got pretty sick off of, like, a drink. Like, I didn't get drunk last night. I got tipsy, maybe, and, like, had a drink because I had a really difficult conversation with a family member. And I needed to process it. I don't know. Sometimes you just need a little bit. And yeah, I got really sick, so not gonna be drinking anymore either. The Lord is testing me. It's okay though. I like a challenge. I'll meet the challenge. I'll just vlog. I'll vlog every time I feel like I need to throw something at a wall or whatever, and just try to be funny instead. How's that work? Will it work though? Shelly said, I felt hungover Friday from a migraine. It was awful. Oh, it was rough too. That sucks. That sucks. Being hungover from not even a good time. Jova said, oh no, I had beers last night. Oh shit. That might be participating a little bit in your hungover. Glad it's not all the histamine response. Crazy. I miss my chill time music stuff, and I miss stream. I miss hanging out. I just like the wall to getting me there now is so friggin' tall until I get this balanced internally, which I will. I'll let you guys. Maybe it'll hold me more accountable to myself if I do vlog and I go, okay, going to the doctor today. We're gonna do this. And then I'll come back and be like, we did this and this is how it went. To make sure I have follow through. Might be the most reasonable thing I can do. Shelly said, we missed you too. Oh, I missed you guys so much. Glad you got the break you needed though. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate everybody's patience and like you guys even being willing to come and hang out. Like I've been off the wall for the past month and 2 months. Like I need to spend the next couple months being just apologetic to everybody in my life, pretty much. I'm an angry monster. I'm a hanger monster. And the issue too, like, it would just compound because I'm ADHD, so I'd forget to eat. And then I'd become worse. Ooh. But the few days or the few moments I've been able to feel the hormones balance out or whatever, like I've done the oil and I feel better. Oh my gosh, like I want to get to that again. Like there's a way to feel good and okay, and I'm gonna get there. Damn it. And I'm gonna drag you guys with me, I think, just so I have something to hold me accountable. 'Cause yeah, this is scary and not cool, but it's also like if I have an opportunity to maybe take somebody through my scary journey and they can use some of that information for themselves, I'd like to give that out. You know, I'd like to give something good to come out of this. Because it's just been confusing and painful for the past 4 years for me. But yeah, and I've just been like really, I've been lazy and like literally having mental breakdowns, like mentee bees on the daily, over like very little stuff. My mind just gets stuck on things that are not positive. But we're back and we're doing it and we're here and we're gonna be gaming. We're gonna be doing more events and stuff again too. Just may not be able to be as frequent as I wanted it to until I get my stuff feeling better. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited to start feeling better. I'm doing things better. Yeah, just being more positive. Sorry, there was a loud noise over there. I got distracted. The squirrel needed to address the noise. Alright. And since today is like a super stunted stream for me, we're gonna flip over to Palia pretty much right off. Right here. And we're gonna try to squeeze some time in. 'Cause yeah. I also haven't played video games in a really long time. Like, I haven't done a lot of things for joy. I've literally just been trying to keep my head on straight. So yeah, we're gonna do some stuff for joy. Do some joy things. I hope the mic's not picking up this song. Okay, it's not. Good. One of these songs is really loud. Thank you, Nova, for changing the game title. I appreciate you. Oh god! My torso! No! I don't have a torso anymore! Haunted Palia. Oh. Alright, we got it. Jelly said hooray for joy! Yes! Hooray for joy. And I'll flip it on over for Tickle Talk too to make sure that people aren't confused by what I'm doing. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to. Look at me go. Can't see my screen, but I'm doing it. Oh. Yeah, I forgot it doesn't start us back at home every time now. But I need to get my bearings, so I'll probably go do that real quick, and then we'll get back to what we were doing. What was I doing? There was a mission. There was a mission at one point in time. It was the kid, right? We found the pirate ship! Yes! We're doing Prison Beard stuff. It's my love. Hey, what's up? It's all my property.
I have caught many fish today.
Salutations, Unbridled. Thank you for your aid at the Temple of Roots, but there is a new matter. What's up? Anything for you, boo. Hecla and I have received messages from the gardener that suggests he has been unhappy since our last visit. He's always unhappy. He is a crotchety old fool. Alright. Anyway, unfortunately, he seems reluctant to take any advice we provide. Stubborn. I assume his discontent is because he cannot engage in his oneness without a fully functional factory. Alright, I can't judge. My functional factory is not functional right now, so I also can't engage in my oneness. Me and the gardener are both hormonal, apparently. Given he can no longer look after other Galder, perhaps you can convince him to find a new oneness looking after something else? After all, scanning my fish with my ocular units fulfills my oneness, and Hecla feels no greater satisfaction than cooking for her Jaina. Aw, I love them so much, honestly. Perhaps you could inspire a new oneness within the gardener by bringing him a meal and a Piscine companion. I think that's how you... Piscine companion.
I shall store this conversation in my room.
Wait! Live with me. Oh, we're in love. It's fine. Apple said, cradles your face with my hot Cheeto fingers and I recently licked. Sorry, Unbridled. I hope you know I care about you a lot. Back at you, friend. Back at you. I care about all of y'all. I think about you, and that's why when I'm an angry, awful rage monster that's constantly breaking down, I run far, far away. Isolate and don't talk to anybody. Which I understand isn't the solution. I understand. But it is the natural response for me because I want to keep people that I care about protected, sacred, safe, not dealing with my... you know? Nova said, glad to know Palia still makes the camera freak out. Consistency is key. Piscine, like Pisces, the star sign. Fishy. Nice. I like that. And Cam's freaking out? That doesn't surprise me at all. Didn't have enough battery today. But yeah, no, Palia will reliably make that glitch at least. Man, I don't want to talk to Ken. Alright, what's up, dude? Salutations, Unbridled. Haha-choo. Ha-choo to you too. Sniffle, sniffle. I'm afraid my affliction is not a new form of a greeting. You see, it is my nose it tickles, so... I can barely get a thought in edgewise. It is Choppa molting season, and I'm ever so tragically allergic. Oh my god, he's got allergies. He came to my house to complain about allergies. Go, get on my property! Alright. You have a Choppa allergy? No, it might seem strange to keep them close by when they affect me so, but have you seen their cute little faces? He's his own problem! I do hate to bother you, but unfortunately the timing of my little allergy problem has become quite precarious. You see, it is my turn to host the Bahari family midsummer. Fit? Tiet? Fit? I'm trying to remember what the it's in Spanish. So fete? Maybe? And well, Chapa molting season is also Chapa mating season. Lady Cupcakes chased Duke Fuzzykins all around the garden, digging up all my freshly planted flowers. Poor Duke Fuzzykins, oh god. Was so hungry after all the running around that he ate not only all the delicious food Rest dropped off, but also half the legs of the good dining table. Jeez Louise. Nova said feet. Yes, thank you, feet. Nahabo said, I'm back, full as hell. Dude, what was the menu, if you feel like sharing? I'm glad to hear you back, though. Thanks for coming back. Kenley said, Eshi wants me to cancel the whole affair to save face in front of my sister, but I just can't bring myself to do it. It's a family tradition that stretched back as far as I can remember. Alright, fine. We can't give Eshi what she wants. We really can't. It's not something we can do. I knew I could count on you for help. All I need is new flowers, new furniture, new food, and a little something for gift bags. Jeez Louise. Is this how all rich people are? I need a little something. Here's my list. Jeez. My theme for the night is an emerald evening. Ooh, I actually love that. Hold on. I would throw an emerald party, but I digress. I had planned on giving everyone emeralds, but it's too late for that. I can just use some moss to dye some quartz green. What a turd. Not Hava said, ooh, today I had a full bowl of gnocchi with plum and cinnamon sauce. Fancy shit. That is awesome. Dude, that is great. I have not had gnocchi yet, and I've wanted to try it my whole life. I need to do it. Kenley said, my sister will need a real emerald, though. She has a very discerning eye. I've put together a bulletin board outside of City Hall so we don't forget anything. Okay. I would take you to look at it, but I feel like another sneeze coming on. Oh my god. Let me get off my property.
During business.
Shelly said, isn't he the mayor? What a dingus. Well, yeah. He's the mayor. He runs the stuff. Oh yes, my plot is still a disaster, don't worry. It's still an ongoing work in progress. But I have a plan. I just need the time to sit down and do it. I need to have the right mood. I keep, I'll like start Palia up, do the patch update, and then walk away and do ADHD instead. You know? I hate when I decide to do ADHD instead with my day. It's horrible. Habo said, you really should. I can send you a recipe if you want to try sometime. Ooh, yeah. Definitely. Surprisingly easy to make. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds fun. I think I know how to make it, like, I have an idea, but it would be nice to have instructions. I just have an idea. Like a concept of an idea of gnocchi. I have a concept of gnocchi. Oh, nope. Don't make seeds. I want to get seeds. Yeah. Alright, anybody else? Oh. Yeah, we're working on a wildflower field here too. So, we got a big parachute. Ellie said, gnocchi. Yeah, it's like, it's a potato pasta. I can't imagine a more, like, ideal food in life, really, for being real about how I feel about food. Potato noodle? Yeah. Yes, please. If you had said that to me as a child, I would have, like, fought you for it. Give me the potato noodles. The patoodles. Ha! Sorry. That one was for me. But yeah, I'm less cranky and mopey now. I make stupid jokes again. It's fun. Even though my jokes are bad, they're still pretty fun to make. I watched Lilo and Stitch last night too. Highly recommend that rewatch if you want some like easy serotonin and some like hope back into your soul from all the AI movies we're getting fed now and everything else. I couldn't believe how much was in there. There was so much in there and it all fit and it was all good. It's like, dang, Disney, you really used to have the magic. Man, where'd that go? Although, like, someone made the point to me last night that, to be fair, they, you know, there's a couple Disney movies that aren't great. You know, like, they're hit or miss no matter what, if you go through the generations. I don't know, man. I've got an unpopular opinion about Fantastic Four too, so I've just been trying to not open my mouth about that. If I can avoid it. I was just mad. Talk about phoning in. Habo said, honestly, it's less than an hour to make it, so it's hard to fuck up them out. Oh, that's awesome. Quick patoodles, too. Give me that. Yes, okay, this is my path. I always get confused on where the path is. I missed the entire garden. I just did the flowers. I'm a genius. The thing I actually need for leveling stuff up. Kelly said, has anyone seen the new Snow White? I heard it was a shit show, lol. I didn't even bother. Nova said, even if I wanted to watch it, I wouldn't. It looks awful. Yeah, it does look really rough. And like, I was kind of hopeful after Thunderbolts, to be honest, for Fantastic Four. I really was. I liked Thunderbolts. I thought it was good. You know, it wasn't like a, oh my god, you know, like movie. It didn't, you know, but it was good. It was a good healing movie. It was a lot of stuff that we don't talk about that we need to. You know, it had substance. And then like, Fantastic Four was pretty. It was really pretty. Like, don't get me wrong. I freaking love Pedro Pascal. Okay, he is our Lord and Savior, Guardian, wonderful man. And, you know, the acting, I think they did what they could with the script they were given, if that makes any sense. Like, I think that he really worked that script, and, like, they all did. I think that actors did a great job. And I just think, like, it was just all over the place. Like, it was like, okay, this is a god being that we're not gonna explain fully at all. You know? Feels like it more so was like, hey, let's make a movie that looks like a comic book. Because they nailed that. It looked great. It was beautiful. They nailed it. I was like, holy cow. You know, it really looks like the comics did. You know, very retro, very cool. And just everything that happened and every line that came out, I was like, what am I watching? It's like, no, the baby. And I'm like, what? Why? Like, I get it. I get the plot. I get why. But I really feel like maybe we could have laid some groundwork for what the god being is, essentially. Or technically it's an element of the universe, I believe, if I remember the comics correctly. Weird. No, they said yes, the whole original story, not just the movie. Or Chelly said, didn't the actors playing Snow White bash the original movie? Really? Haven't seen it, no intention to either. Yeah, I don't blame you. Mega yikes. Yeah. The whole original story, not just the movie. Yeah, wow. Habo said, I avoid anything Disney, Netflix and Pixar these days. It's probably for the best. It's very, like, pick and choose. The only things Disney I think that I mess with anymore is, like, Andor. I really fuck with Andor. I love Andor. I think that's some great Star Wars. Finally, we're getting some good Star Wars back. And I will watch, like, Loki. I think they're really putting the resources into Loki and stuff like that. But otherwise, I really don't mess with Disney much anymore nowadays, too. Unless they pull out, you know, maybe like a Thunderbolts again or something like that. Did I not just water these? Am I insane? What, a day pass or something? I feel a little insane. Kelly said, I will say I watched K-pop Demon Hunters recently and it was amazing. I gotta watch that. It's all over my TikTok. I gotta just suck it up and watch it. I think I just need the context at this point to be in the loop to understand what K-pop Demon Hunters. The soundtrack is so good. Ooh. That's good. You know what's funny is the thing that intrigued me about it first was actually watching them make their music video. They just looked like they were having so much fun and like enjoying being around each other, and I thought that was cool. So I was like, huh, this looks positive. I'd like to check it out. Shelly, you're gonna get me to watch it now. Heck yeah. Oh wait, I can harvest? Oh dang, this garden's popping off this morning. How about you? No? Maybe I just need water all the time. I guess. I need water all the time too, so I can't judge. Shelly said, I'll keep pushing my K-pop Demon Hunters agenda until everyone sees it. Well, you'll get me, We'll talk about it next week. It'll be fun. I'm curious. I'm definitely curious. I've only been chewing through animes a little bit nowadays, but I'm curious. I've been eating through that anime. It's because I've been watching Sandman, though. I slowed down because I've been watching Sandman again. Because I'm a big old DC girl, and Sandman's technically a DC property. Or it was a comic, a DC comic, and I read it. Hobble giving us a lurk. Thank you, sir. Hanging out. We appreciate you. Alright. We are going now off to the Emerald Fields. Wait, hold on. We're gonna show some growth here first and empty our inventory before we go anywhere. Nova said, I watched Sandman Season 1. Yeah, Season 2 just came out, I guess, a little bit ago, and I've been watching that one until Peacemaker comes back. Because, yeah, I'm a little Peacemaker girl. Love that. I also watched The Apothecary Diaries, and that kind of sucked up a lot of my life, not gonna lie. It was good, solid, like, wholesome turn your brain off anime, and yeah, hormonal me's needed to have her brain off a lot lately, so. Take my stuff. What? Oh! That's why I needed to get in here offline. I need to throw things away and decorate and sell stuff and do things. Because I'm a hoarder. I'm a Palian hoarder. Okay. You. That's awesome. Okay. Alright, why don't we go hang out in Elderwood and do some farming, just for sake of farming. Shelly said, I need to get back to Apothecary Diaries. I think I'm at the start of Season 2. Nice! Yeah, I like binged it because it turned into like a comfort show for me, so I was like, it was either that or rewatch Avatar: The Last Airbender. So I needed something that was going to give me like feelings, but not too many, you know? And I feel like I can say this because at this point I am pretty much like confirmed on the spectrum. I feel like she's just autistic. And she's got like her apothecary duties are her special interest, you know, obviously. And she's just trying to exist. Like, she reminds me so much of me in middle school, if that makes sense, the main character in that one. Reminds me of me in middle school, exactly how I was. Like, what? Why are you talking to me? Which is like, great. Me too, I'm the same way. I'm like, is there a purpose to this conversation? Like, if you don't get to the purpose fast enough, I'm like, are we just chilling? Talking to talk? Shelly said, oh shit, I forgot I haven't finished Avatar, da-da-da. I'm literally on the last season too. Oh girl, that's where it all really pops off too. You got so much good media to look forward to, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I got a lot of stuff I'm looking forward to too, also though. I've been keeping up with South Park, don't worry. So proud of my boys. So proud. Trey and Matt Parker are good human beings. Sometimes, most of the time, they are good human beings. They're doing a service to the world. Maybe they're not good people, but they're doing a service. I appreciate it. Matt Stone, Trey Parker. Yes, I always goof their names up. We gonna harvest. It's another cowboy. We should get him. What are you doing around here, partner? Ah. I shouldn't harass strangers in the game. Come on. We're better than that. I don't harass strangers out of game, to be clear. Also, I realize what I just said is very implicative of that, but that is not the thing. I really try not to harass people. Most of the time I'm spending it trying to not be harassed. Can't really try at that though, other than just making sure you're super hyper aware and you don't mind maybe telling somebody where to put it if you need to. Oh dude, that feels like a shortcut. Sick. Like that. Alright, what do we have that we can do in here? What is this? Oh my god. Redemption failure! Is my inventory really that full already? That's rude. I only harass Shelly, Nova said. But I have permission for that. Well, hey, you know, consensual harassment's different. I guess. It's what you're into. I get it. Why did I pick these up? Because I'm a goober. Because I'm a goofy goober, yeah. Technically all goofy goobers. Why? Not a lot of stuff is what gets me, like, it's really not. I don't need sugar leaf either. It does not like to let me throw stuff away. I have so many of these, it should be fine, like, I don't need necessarily, like, junk. Nova said, a lot of the mail redemptions are always bugged. Oh, perfect! That actually helps me out. Alright. Cool. So that's probably not real. I don't want another potato. I'll take some cupcakes though. Shoot. Why not? Oh, they're plushies? Damn. Always plushies. But you can't give me this one with all the bombs? Rude. Alright, that's fine. We originally went in there looking for quests anyway. It's time to quest. Equip the spyglass. Ooh. In your inventory by selecting the quest gear icon and selecting the spyglass. Oh. Okay. Oh. Gear icon? Oh, quest gear. This is quest gear, right? Do I not have the spyglass? I don't think I put it away at home, to be honest. It's weird. It's acting as if I have it. What's this one? Drop the berry at the Pixie's tree. Oh, okay. Pin that one too, why not? Hey! Gardener's new oneness. What do we have time for? I don't want to talk to the Fed. That's just not a good time. Okay. Oh, I don't have the berry on me though right now, I don't think. Oof. Clean the catfish and mushroom soup. We got some easy ones we can do. Why don't we do some easy ones just because that's what I've got time for today. I promised somebody I would take these appointments, so I've got time crunch today. Alright, let's go find the bees, I guess. Is it bees? Yeah, I think Sandman's taking up most of my time. I'm like trying to think. I'm like, why do I feel like I've been just watching media lately and I don't remember everything. Everything I watched. I remember Superman still being the best movie I've seen in a while, though. Oh wait, you know what? No, I did watch an amazing movie that is on HBO, and it's Pedro Pascal, and he's incredible in it. And it's kind of like a horror movie. I guess it is a horror movie. There's a lot of slasher-esque deaths in it. But it's like stylish and goofy and really kind of cool. It was very nostalgic for me because I grew up in California and it's based in like local California. But oh gosh, what was it called? Ah, Bren. I said I've never seen a film with Pedro Pascal in it, and I already have Pedro fatigue. That's fair. That's fair enough. Like I mean, we can all admit he's been working. He's everywhere. I love him, but yeah, he is everywhere right now. This one was good though. He didn't need to do Fantastic Four. I didn't think he needed to do that. He did what he could with it, but you know, that one I could have done without. Gosh, who else was in this? It was a very good movie. Oh, Tom Hanks was in it? Friggin' bunch of people. Freaky Tales. It's called Freaky Tales. It's really good. It's really good. You might find it to be political. Up to you if you want to get up in arms about it. I thought it was great. Yeah, Freaky Tales, rated R. And it was 2024 it came out? God, how did I not catch that? Wow. Yeah, just such a good movie. It's I don't know if you guys know the rapper Too Short, but he's like the main person that made it, I think. Does a really good job. It's got the villain from Andor in it. It's got a whole bunch of people that are really famous in it. And it surprised me. It was a surprisingly pleasant movie to watch. Freaky Tales. And it's if you can handle a lot of, like, violence. And you know, it's very Kill Bill. If that makes sense. Which is amazing. I love Kill Bill. One of my favorite trilogies. Shelly said, I saw Knives Out and it was so good. I need to see that one still. I don't know how I haven't yet. You know what it is? I took a real break from horror movies after a while just because everything else in life was getting so horrific. I was like, I need a break. And also my best friend of like 12 years that I usually watch horror movies with. That was kind of a bummer. This is back home, right? Yeah. So I hadn't been watching scary movies, but I watched that one and was like, whoa, that was good. I also watched another Nicolas Cage movie that was kind of freaky. So The Surfer. I've been a Nicolas Cage superfan since like Face Off and like way back in the day. Like I've always watched him growing up, but I was a huge fan when I was younger after Ghost Rider and stuff like that because dork, obviously. And yeah, I've just been watching his movies, and that one was trippy. That was a trippy horror movie. Apple said, damn, they really fumbled Fantastic Four. I mean, I'm just going to wait for it to come to streaming services anyways, but I might wait till my TV backlog clears. Yeah, I hate to disappoint you, Apple. You may enjoy it. It's still kind of a fun movie. Like, it's still fun. Like, they did pretty decently. I just, like, it needs more substance, you know? Like, I need more of the, like, gravitas to be communicated of what's going on in order for me to, like, actually be impacted by it, I guess. It's just a little all over the place for me. But that's, again, my personal opinion. You may very well enjoy it, Apple, and I never want to steal joy for anybody at all by being critical of anything. I don't want to steal that enjoyment. Like I said, I still rewatch Con Air like once a year. Lol, that's a good one. That's a good one. Con Air is great. Nova said Face Off was a fantastic film. It really was. It really was. I liked it a lot. And you know, he had a lot of good movies. He just had a lot of good movies back in the day. Like he's always been just doing his thing, doing whatever he wants. I appreciate that. I watched the God, what was a really bad one? Wicker Man. I watched The Wicker Man. I've been a loyal fan. gosh. Am I getting pixie berries, right? Or the perfect pixie berry or something like that? Pixie berries, I don't know. Anything that looks or sounds like a pixie berry, I'll take with me. Potato. That's one of my favorites. I love those. I love that Palia's willing to go punny with the names. In general. Okay. No weird pixie berry things. I'll check to see what it's called too, just to be thorough. Where is it? Fit for a queen. Drop the berry at the pixie tree. Okay, we gotta find the pixie tree then. So I only have quests, right? So that's gonna be Elderwood no matter what, so we're gonna have to go backwards. Not too bad. Shelly said, oh god, Wicker Man, da da da. Not the bees! Not the bees! Yeah. So good. Oh god, no, not the bees. Which, like, if you really think about it, like, that is truly horrible. Like, that would be truly a horrific, like, thing to go through. But it's just... it's so... The gifs and the memes that came out of that were solid. It was a lot. The man's got a style. We'll just say that. He's got his style. And I love it. You know what? I love it and I appreciate it. And I'm glad the world's finally starting to appreciate Nick Cage the way that I always have. Oh, like he did Nosferatu recently, and that was really good. Like he's just been knocking him out of the park a lot lately. Did I say pudding bottom? Hey, pudding bottom. Sorry. God, I need to work on my posture. I be shrimping all the time now. I be shrimping. I'm not pimping, but I'm shrimping. Gain receipt. Are you Blinky? Oh, because you just spawned? I want you. A weird place for that. Alright. Pixie tree! Gotta go to the tree of the pixies. Noah said, I ended up not watching Nosferatu for the dumbest reason, and now I just have that negative association. Aw, I'm sorry. I hate when something like that happens, like with my brain, you know? You're like, dang, brain, why do we have to make that a bad thing? You know, we were almost there. Shelly said, Nick Cage is literally a meme in human form. He is! Yes. That's why he's got a special place in my heart. Protect the memes. That's all we have as millennials. It's our culture. Protect it. I'm kidding. We have drinking too. Sorry. I'm obviously feeling better. I'm very positive over here. Alright, we're gonna collect a whole bunch of essence and we're gonna grab this pixie tree. Which means I have to uncheck something else. How many can I have checked at once? 2? 3? It's only 2. Alright. Let's do 24B. Yep. Where is this tree? Stuff like shows up on the map but doesn't quite at the same time. I think it's over here somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure. It might be up here. We could check up here and then come down. That works. Go in this direction. Nope. We never want Subina. And of course we always harvest Palia if we see Palia if we see it, because I like furniture. It's for me. Direction this way. Oh, no direction changed. Alright, I think the pixie tree's around here somewhere. That's a big ol' like guess. My wife? Hello? I think, is this you? No. It's fine. Maybe up top? It's not a huge tree, if I remember correctly. It's just like a little bitty one. Make a BB tree. Might do a Google too since we're on a time crunch today, but. Ooh, nothing in the secret waterfall. Oh, it's just special. Where are you, Mr. Tree? Oh, that looks like secrets. I like to explore secrets. Oh, it's literally just kind of secrets, alright. Nothing back here, nothing to see. I am excited too because there's online discourse since Superman happened and it was awesome. But we might, you know, people are starting to talk about like who's gonna play Wonder Woman, who's gonna play, you know, Nightwing. That's being passed around. Very excited. And it's very funny too because also the internet can't decide who should play Nightwing because nobody has a good enough butt. But that's been the whole conclusion from what I've gathered anyway. Is that we can't find somebody who's both handsome enough and meets the like aesthetic and also has the good enough butt, I guess is the standard we're going for. Which fair, he is, yeah. That is Nightwing, but still, he's more than a butt. He's great. Nova said, I, Severus Snape, master of the school, command you to reveal your secrets. Exactly. Snape. Severus Snape. Hey, Captain B! Welcome in, man. Yeehaw. I love that. I love that you have that emote. So I can just hear it every time. I can hear it. Alright, where's this? Oh, girl, she vibing. See where this pixie tree is, because I'm special and I can't find it. Said, oh, but if it was an actress who didn't have the right butt, the internet would be in tatters. I know. That's why I'm laughing at it. Because it's like, yeah, guys, this is what we're going to focus on. So dumb. But I'm also kind of in the same boat of like, I don't know who I would want to play him. He's like so much my favorite that I don't know who I would want to play him. I was feeling the same way about Wonder Woman because they're both my favorite. So I was like, nobody can do it good enough. It's never gonna be. Northwest part of the Elderwood on the western edge of the map. Square B3. Featuring Jared Leto as Nightwing. Oh God, and Jared Leto as Wonder Woman. That's what they would do. That was what they would do if it was Snyderverse. Still, I know it. I know they would do it. My nightmare. Ah. But either way, I did at one point see somebody do a stunt performance where I was like, that person, whoever just did that stunt, could be Nightwing. But that was a long time ago and it was in a random movie. It was like a Ryan Gosling movie, actually. Really random. I remember the actor's name who played the guy. It was like Pearson Fode or something. Because I got really inebriated and tweeted at WB at the time. Tweeted at Warner Brothers at the time. I was like, make this man Nightwing! And if that shakes out, that's going to be crazy for me, but it's probably not going to shake out. Nova, Nicolas Cage as Jared Leto. Oh god, a nightmare. That would be a great horror movie, though. Nice. Okay. Square B3. Okay. That means. Oh, okay. Up near here. This is probably it right here. Oh no, it's a lamp. But we need to go to Mavis Way. Because, yeah, it's right over in here. So we're gonna pop a little thing there. And we're gonna go to Mavis. Girl, you still vibing. And drop this battery. Shelly said, I would love to see Nick Cage play Jared Leto. Right? Like, he could play him when he was preparing to act for Joker. He could just... the horror movie would just be Jared Leto's method acting. It's coming together. Captain Bean said, Lumafau. Lumafau. I can do words. I'm not dyslexic. I'm very dyslexic. That's a lie. Say stuff backwards and I read stuff backwards. Saying stuff backwards might be a different thing, but... Ooh. Loot! Alright, there's this tree. Give me that tree. Ooh, brother. Alright, smacking Palium and not seeing any trees. Okay. There we go. I'm in the region, though, where we need to be. In the square, anyway. Oh, this could be it. This looks like a pixie, a holy tree. Tree of holy awesomeness. Hey, bro. Aha. I can't. That's not a pixie tree that I can... This isn't a pixie tree? That's insane to me. It's huge. And it's got stuff everywhere. I said, imagine, right? Face Off reboot. It's Jared Leto versus Nicolas Cage, and there's 99 Nicolas Cages played by Jared Leto, but only one Jared Leto played by Nicolas Cage. My God. Dude, I'd watch it. It'd be intense, but I'd watch it. I'd do it. Shelly, what is this? Inception? Yeah. It's Cageception. How many Nicolas Cages could you cage if Nicolas Cage could cage Nicolas Cage? Hmm? That's dumb. But I'm proud of it. Okay. Oh, shit. I'm an idiot. I was like, we'll do the pixie one, and then I didn't bring the crown to do the quest. I'm not going to be able to find the location. Because I'm an idiot. National Treasure 3. Done. Nailed it. You know what? I am behind this. We should get some funding going. I have been thinking more about my Space Cowgirl anime that I'd like to dream about making someday. Super fun. Gives me something to think about other than how angry I am. Alright, where's this little hat? Oh, it's a quest item, right? Give me the hat. Oh wait, no, I have it on me. It's in my quest inventory. Ah, oh, God, I'm a double idiot. It's alright. Luckily, it's easier getting back there than it is getting back home, so. I wasted a button, but I didn't waste too much time. Man, you know what? I made sure this took the amount of time I needed, I guess. For being ADHD about it. I've been playing Zelda too much. I thought that crack up on the rock was a lizard. Right. You can do it, Palia. I'm sorry I keep going back and forth. It's because my brain doesn't work. I'm really low. I wonder if I put my chair down or something. Alright. No mercy, 99. Ooh, sweet. Alright. It'll take me straight to Elderwood and then I can go from there to Mavis. No time wasted. Alright, let me give this girl her crown. Give this queen her crown because she deserves it. Hey, hey, hey. There we go. Alright, perfect. And it looked like it was 3B, so this area. Direction. Yeah. It's cute. Give me a second. I got stuff to do. Alright, it's gonna be out here on one of these platforms. Aha! I got you. I don't know what you are, but I got you. Place Pixie Berry. Fit for Queen. Talk to the Pixie Queen. Whoa, where is that bitch? Chat. Oh, okay, cool. I can't see her. Something smells divine. Oh, I simply must have a bite. Just a taste or two. Or 3. Well, I can't just leave such a tiny piece behind. Oh, who are you? Tell her your name, new friend. I'm a human. Who are you? I'll tell her my name. Well, nice to meet you, Embroiled. I am Her Majesty Flora Pina Carolina. I think I said that right. Or at least that is what I think I will name myself. Girl, go off. It was said happy 50th anniversary to Rocky Horror Picture Show, by the way. Yes, happy 50th. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try really hard. Try really hard to get to a live show this year for it. I really want to do that. I really want to go to a live show for it. And dress up. I want to dress up. The bees, they bring me so much tribute, but I do tire of pollen and nectar. Ooh. Now tell me, my newest and dearest subject, do you have other business, or did you simply come here to admire me? I came to return your crown. Ah, I have been looking for that everywhere. I instructed the bees to make me a new one, but they have struggled in vain to shape wax into anything that is not hexagonal in nature. Fair. Thank you so much. My stately exoskeleton can now finally match my glowing personality. Oh, I must find some way to repay you. I am a humble ruler after all. I vibe the queen. I like her. I know. Take this, and do return someday with more of your delightful berries. Oh my god, it's beautiful! I love it! Oh, that was so worth it! That's such a good quick quest to do. That was so worth. Oh god, I'm bald. I mean, it's a vibe. You cannot decowgirl me though. Come on. Where's my cowgirl hat? There we go. Suddenly bald. Yeah, suddenly bald. Seriously. Ridiculous. I am so pumped. We just got the prettiest gazebo ever. It's awesome. Ah, okay. Well, that was pretty much what I had time for doing Palia, but dang, I'm super pumped. We got such a pretty piece of furniture out of it. Oh, I love that. I'm a sucker for like nature stuff, so yeah. What I am gonna do now too, though, is jump over to my screen again. That's what we do. Alright. I make funny faces every time I change the screen, and I always really hope that it doesn't load before the funny before it comes back. Cause yeah. I am cringe lord at heart. And now I was going to peek around for a raid. Again, if anybody has new friends or suggestions, please feel free to give them. But otherwise, I'm going to peek at our friends and see who's hanging out. Got a friend doing some chill time. Oh, looks like we're cooking. Pasta bake and carrot cheesecake. Yippee! I just learned that pasta bake's like a huge thing out in the UK, apparently. Like a pasta bake. Which I like a pasta bake too. I just didn't realize it was like something you could get frozen and have like made, which technically you can out here, but I think it's kind of different in different ways. Nova said, "Oh man, I love a pasta bake." That makes sense. That makes sense. That's what everybody was saying. They were like, "Oh." Shelly said, "Is a pasta bake like baked ziti?" Yeah, I think it's the same thing, Shelly. I think we just call it like a baked ziti or whatever. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same. But it looks like they have like other flavor, like lots of flavors and uh, like I saw trays, like you can get them frozen and like single serve meals and trays and stuff. It's like we don't have those. We have to work really like annoyingly hard for pasta for CD. I guess Stofers. I guess. Hell right, yeah, hell right, dude. I love just pasta and cheese and sauce. It's always worth it. See. Oh, software and game development. Interesting. Rambo. Okay. Well, this might be a decent raid. I haven't been here in a while. It's Bashi. They are nice. And seem to be vibing. Seem to. Nova said, bit of Doritos on top. Ooh, cheesy, right, Captain Bean? Oh, that's perfect. Cheesy, the best way. Let's see. Thank you for the raid message. What's their name? It's right there. Okay. Sometimes you gotta knock on your own head to figure out what's in there. There we go. And they are playing It's Franny, which is interesting looking to me. Very Tim Burton-esque game animations, I feel personally. Thank you for the raid. Sari, that's new for Sari. I mean, yes, please. I hope everybody does have a great rest of their day and they stay hydrated, but chill, Sari. That's the second or third time Twitch has thought I'm offline today. So strange. Either way, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for listening to my TMI story time, essentially, on what I've been going through and being super understanding throughout the entire time I've been going through it. I've really appreciated that. Again, I'm going to be more consciously and consistent moving forward, but hopefully some more offline content. And I'll keep you updated on how this is going. I think a lot of people could use it. I could use it. I could have used it, you know, the knowledge. So here we go. I'll try to do it. Thanks for stream, of course. Chelly, it's so nice to see you. Nova Stream Princess. Yes, I am going to be Stream Princess for a little bit, but I will come back so strong after. I promise. Let's go say hi to our friend Bashi, and I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their week. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I hit the button. Did it work?